Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer purchased their first electric bike and after an initial test ride, found it to be largely satisfactory. There were no significant flaws that warranted a return. Our reviewer felt the overall quality of the bike and its individual components were good. Assembly was straightforward and uncomplicated. A particularly appreciated feature was the ability to ride the bike with or without the battery, and even without battery power, the ride was deemed decent considering the relatively small wheel size. The folding mechanism functioned as advertised, making storage convenient. Though not yet utilized, the rear passenger seat was noted as a feature. Extended use in purely electric mode proved comfortable. The low-to-the-ground design suggested suitability for a wider range of users, potentially including children or the elderly. The reviewer highlighted the bike's remarkable convenience as its strongest asset. The battery was easily removable and replaceable, the seat adjustment didn't interfere with battery access, and the folding mechanism was efficient, requiring only a few folds. The foldable pedals were also a welcome feature, contrasting favorably with the reviewer's prior experience with a standard mountain bike. Furthermore, the integrated handle, strategically located under the seat, facilitated easy lifting thanks to the bike's center folding frame. The lights and electric bell were reported to work effectively. While largely positive, the review did mention a few minor drawbacks, none of which were considered deal breakers. The significant weight of the bike made carrying it up even a short flight of stairs somewhat challenging. The reviewer also suggested that the steering could benefit from increased resistance at higher speeds to improve handling. Finally, the power level indicator on the bike's display was deemed a little unclear, although this was attributed to potentially needing a period of adjustment. Despite these minor issues, the purchase was deemed worthwhile. Initial concerns regarding the limited number of customer reviews proved unfounded, as the bike performed as expected and even exceeded some expectations in its seamless functionality.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found this electric bike to be a practical and generally satisfactory solution for their daily commute, which involves a relatively short distance. While the bike successfully fulfills its primary function of transporting them to and from work, our reviewer noted a persistent rattling sensation when traversing uneven surfaces. Despite attempts to identify the source, the cause of this rattling remains unresolved. The battery, while sufficient for the daily commute, requires daily charging to maintain optimal performance. Neglecting this results in a noticeable decrease in power. However, even with this requirement, the bike still provides adequate speed for the intended use. The suspension system, while effective on reasonably smooth roadways, offers limited impact absorption on significantly damaged or uneven pavement. Larger cracks and potholes still transmit a considerable amount of jarring to the rider. The bike's performance on less than ideal terrain, such as rocky paths, was less impressive. Although the tires demonstrated good grip, the rough surfaces made for an uncomfortable and challenging ride. This client's experience suggests that off-road or trail use may not be ideal for this particular electric bike model, indicating that a bike with a differently designed suspension system might be more suitable for those purposes. A minor inconvenience noted was the tendency of the seat and handlebar locking mechanisms to loosen periodically, requiring readjustment. This issue, while not a major fault, added a small degree of extra maintenance to the ownership experience. Despite these relatively minor drawbacks, this client expressed overall satisfaction with the bike's value, emphasizing that the comfort and convenience provided by the well-padded seat make it a worthwhile purchase for city commuting. The overall impression is that this electric bike serves its function well within its intended urban environment, providing a practical and reasonably comfortable means of short-distance transportation.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found this electric bike to be a generally positive experience, offering excellent value for its cost. The bike's performance was a standout feature, praised for its speed and smooth ride. Our reviewer emphasized that the bike's affordability makes it an attractive option for budget-conscious consumers who don't want to compromise on quality. The compact, foldable design is convenient for storage and transportation, although this client did note that the folded bike is heavier than when unfolded. This minor drawback was outweighed, in their opinion, by the ease of portability. However, one significant issue was identified concerning the seat post. This reviewer experienced a persistent problem with the seat post sliding down, regardless of how tightly the clamp was fastened. This client expressed concern about the potential for damaging the clamp by over-tightening in an attempt to resolve the issue. They recommended that the manufacturer consider adding a fiber grip to the seat post to improve its stability and eliminate this recurring problem. This seemingly simple addition would greatly enhance the overall user experience and mitigate the risk of damage to the bike's components. Despite this single area for improvement, the overall impression left by this electric bike was overwhelmingly positive. The charging time, though advertised as 4 to 5 hours, was pleasantly surprising for our reviewer, who found it to be significantly faster. This unexpected bonus only added to the positive aspects already highlighted: speed, smoothness, affordability, and convenient portability. For those seeking an economical yet high-performing electric bike, this client heartily recommends this model, emphasizing that the benefits significantly outweigh the minor inconvenience of the loose seat post, particularly if the suggested improvement is implemented. This bike appears to be a solid choice for consumers seeking an affordable and efficient mode of transportation. And that's it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching.